Alright, let's now move on to shooting, and India's double trap shooter and biggest Olympic medal hope, Ranjan Sodhi, has crashed out of London 2012, failing to even qualify for the final of the men's double trap event. Now Sodhi shot 134 out of 150 in the qualification round. He shot a solid 48 out of 50 in the first round to remain tied for the top spot, but he then slipped to 6th position after shooting 44 in the second round. Sodhi kept his hopes of qualifying for the final till midway into the third round, but failed to keep the momentum. He missed 8 shots to finish at 42 in the third round. The Indian shooter eventually finished 11th out of 34 shooters in the qualifying competition. Well, Gaurav, again a big disappointment for the Indian contingent. Ranjan Sodhi was supposed to be a big challenger to get that medal, and he didn't even qualify for the finals.
Abhinav, make no mistake about it. This was the biggest shock for the Indian contingent, the biggest disappointment for the Indian contingent so far here at London 2012. Ranjan Sodhi, fantastic form. He's had an absolutely fantastic last few years. Of course, since he missed out very narrowly for Beijing 2008, he was a third-ranked double trap shooter in 2008 when he missed the bus to Beijing. This time around, he was pumped up. I was speaking to him before the Olympics started. I want to shoot 145. I want to shoot 145 Olympic Games in the qualification. With that, I will be guaranteed a medal. And I think he had that number in his head, and I think it was more in the head with Ranjan than anything else. He looked extremely confident, but I think deep within, the jitters of his first Olympic Games, I think, came at play. Because if you look at some of the other big stalwarts that we were tracking here at London 2012, Deepika Kumari, first Olympic Games, Shiva Thapa, first Olympic Games, Ranjan Sodhi, first Olympic Games. I think these were the big hopes in their disciplines, and I think the first Olympic jitters has gotten to them.
Well, Prakash Padukone, Gaurav Gala, they're mentioning those first Olympic jitters for those Indian athletes, but Saina Nehwal, this is, after Beijing, she's got a lot of experience. Again, it's a big match. It's an early morning start for her. No jitters there, we hope.
No, I don't think so. I think I agree with Gaurav. It doesn't matter how you played in the past or how you're going to do in the future. Olympics is totally a different ball game, and I think that is where some of these shooters and the archers missed out. But I'm sure Saina has learnt a lot from her previous experience. In fact, in 2008 Beijing, she had a chance of a medal. She was comfortably placed in the quarterfinals against the Indonesians. She had a big lead in the third game, and she blew up from there. So I'm sure she's learned from that experience, and she won't commit the same mistake again.